Alright, what's up guys? It's been a couple of days. Kind of missed doing these things, man. This is going to be a very short video. I've been pretty busy this week, but most importantly, trying to save every dollar I can, man. It's never easy for Ace Comic Con, baby. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday tomorrow. I don't think I'm going tomorrow, although, who knows, maybe not, but the point is this: I created a spreadsheet to help me kind of organize myself, use my time more efficiently. This is going to be my second ever Comic-Con. My first one was New York Comic-Con in October, which was a blast. Check it out. Video number 1, of course. Please check that video out. Give me a nice little thumbs up if you can. Use the right thumb, use the left thumb, use your foot, your right foot, your left foot. I don't care. Whatever you need to do. Check out that puppy. So this is a very short video. What I did was I created a spreadsheet with all the books that I want to get signed, submitted, pressed at Ace Comic Con, and hopefully I can get all this done. I think I can. I'm 110% sure that I can. I've made a phone call to CGC. That way I get all my ducks in a row and know exactly what to do. It's my first ever. Tito, Kingdom Comics, thank you very much for that comment and letting me know what exactly to do when I'm there. I know you're the vet when it comes to these type of things, so wish me luck, brother. Hopefully it all works out fine. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna switch the angle up really quick and show you all these books that I'm actually gonna get signed. Some of these I believe you've seen already, maybe. Have I? Yeah, you've probably seen the Entertainment Weekly one already, but I don't think you've seen the other ones. I know you've seen Superman Unchained in the previous video, so I'll show you that real quick. And yeah, guys, pretty excited. On with the show. Alright guys, just a quick little side note. My last shipment that I bought at Bulletproof Comics, Khan was so awesome enough to give me this little box. He put all the books that I bought in there as well, because they did not have top loaders. My first visit, I believe, did not have top loaders in them, so he put them all in there, which I was extremely grateful for. It made the train ride so easy. This is a sweet little box. I don't know if you can find these on eBay or Hobby Store or Hobby Lobby maybe, but I'm gonna put all my books, which are actually going to be in Mylars and backboards as well. But I think that just the extra protection while I'm down there, I'll have them all organized. I'll put the Sunday ones, I'm going to put on the bottom. The Saturday ones, I'm going to put on the top, since those are the ones that are going to get submitted first. And just wanted to show you guys a little something. Nice little styrofoam over there. I did not pick the color. This is what I got. If it was up to me, I picked blue. So I'll put this on the side. This is pretty much around the same dimensions of a book, which are from here all the way to there, so it's nicely snogged, fits really well. And I don't know what that is, but maybe Bags Unlimited, maybe that might help. There's a phone number there if you ever need one of these boxes. Check it out, might help you out pretty well. And let me show you these books. Alright guys, so here we go. So the first up is Amazing Spider-Man number 328. Beautiful story about this book is that I went to my first ever comic book store called Laser Comics. This was back when I was 14, 15, I think. And this poster was hanging on the ceiling of this comic book store. And I just went bonkers when I saw this. And I'm like, Spider-Man stronger than the Hulk? Oh man, you have no clue. My love for Spider-Man began at that time. This small little scrawny guy. He's not that scrawny, but in shape. Did this to the Hulk, and there's no way, dude. There's no way. And ever since then, I fell in love with comics, fell in love with the artwork and everything. Todd McFarlane. This is going to be a cool one. I'm just going to get this one submitted to CGC and pressed as well. Took this little trick from Tito. Another one I stole from your brother. What you going to do? Yeah, so that's going to get submitted to CGC and pressed as well. Hopefully, I'm going to give some grades too before so we could match this and see if it all came true. This, I believe, is probably going to be a 9.0. Could be a little bit less than a 9.0. It is pretty old, but it's in great shape. I just don't like aiming so high. This is probably going to be a 9.0. Who knows? Could be an 8.8 or something. Let's see. Time will tell. Alright, up next we have Dark Knight Metal number 1 variant. I don't know if you guys have seen this variant before. The artwork, it's a little goofy. You know, A little goofy, but I like it. It's pretty cool. The artist's name is Bizless, I believe. Bibles. I'm not too sure, man. Please don't kill me for butchering this man's work. It's another Scott Snyder book. Greg Capullo as well. But I am gonna get this one actually signed by Scott Snyder. That's the plan for this one, and I'm also gonna get it pressed as well, just like the Amazing Spider-Man. It's a variant for Dark Knight Metal #1. Has like a cartoonish look with these guys looking like knights from back in the days. As you can see, Batman has the sick horns, just long as hell, dude, like the devil. This is a pretty cool book. I like it. It's in very good shape. This is probably going to be between a 9.4, 9.6, I'm estimating. Wish me luck, boys and girls. All right, one of my favorites, of course. Got to be a Delgado, but unfortunately, the man, the myth, the legend will not be there. This is Justice League versus Suicide Squad #1 of 6. Delgado book, but this baby right here, the black and white version, I am going to actually get signed and pressed. And the man who's going to sign this one is Mr. Fabok himself, Jason Fabok. So hopefully that you know, goes well. This is a very good shape book. I'm thinking it's probably going to be, this is just part of the plastic, the Mylar right there, so ignore that. That's not part of the book. This is a 9.6, 9.8, I believe, if my grading is accurate. 9.4, 9.6. I could get a 9.8 if I press it, which I am going to press, but let's go with 9.6, and we're going to match, again, these videos, these estimations when I get them back in probably a month and a half or so. The next book is going to be Dark Knight Metals. And again, guys, these are all books that I have in my collection. I didn't just purchase these books this week. I've had them all in my collection. I just didn't really get to showcase them because, you know, I started off with showing you guys my Delgados. But this actually serves a good purpose. I can show you guys what I have in my collection as well, what type of books I have. I have more metal. I have all the other metals as well, Dark Knights and all of that too. But let's take it one day at a time. Dark Knight Metal #1. This is a very awesome cover. I love the background and with the all black and how they all just stand out. So I think the signature of Mr. Snyder is going to be very nice right there in the middle. I'm also going to get this baby pressed. Leave enough room for maybe one day I meet Greg Capullo and Jonathan Glapion. Hopefully one day, and the artist did this as well. You know, so this is another very, very good condition book. This is a 9.6, 9.8, I believe. And coming up next, sorry for the delay, boys and girls. Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows variant, Secret Wars, Midtown Comic exclusive. This is a really nice cover. I love the artwork of this book. I cannot express how much I love this artwork. I think it's Brooks, might be the name of the artist. Says it right there. If you guys can comment down below, please let me know who the artist is. I could open the book up and look it up, but again, I like looking at the digital comics so I don't have to touch my books. I'm a collector. I like keeping them as pristine as I can. Digital comics are so awesome, guys. If you haven't tried it yet, they show you every box of the comic. You don't miss a page. Everything is the same way illustrated. You're just looking at through digital. But this is a very beautiful book. I absolutely love this cover. One of my favorite covers, actually, of all time. I just love all the hating that MJ gets from what's her name? What is this girl's name? Ah, man, her name keeps eluding me so much, man. But anyway, as you can see, guys, it's been a long day of work. I'm trying to get these books out. Yeah, you know, just another good book. This one is actually going to get signed by Mr. Joe Caramana on Sunday. I have to go Saturday and Sunday to get all these signatures. I'm also going to get it pressed just to be safe. I want to get all my books pressed. Some of them look like they do not need to be pressed, but it's better to be safe than sorry. It's only 12 bucks. Let's get it popping. Yeah, guys, this I believe is going to be another 9.6, 9.8, although you never know. I think the lowest this can go is a 9.4. Hopefully my guess is correct. Now this bad boy you guys have seen before. This one I am actually really in love with. I haven't seen Supes that much in metals and Dark Knight metal covers whatsoever. Cyborg and Superman, once again, I can't speak enough about the freaking Doomsday looking like face, chest plate and Cyborg. Superman looks like a beast, Knight of the Round Table, but the ridiculous version, look at the boots with the spikes. This one is a beautiful, beautiful book. I wish I had the black and white one, but I picked up this one because the colors are awesome. But in the black and white, you can see Soup's eyes with the heat rays just spanning out left and right like that. This one I'm going to get signed by Mr. Scott Snyder once again, and I'm also going to get it pressed also. The corners are in great shape, but you know, I'm not too sure, guys. This might be a 9.2, 9.4, I believe. It might just be because the corners are in good shape. They're not perfect, but they're not beat up. So I'm a little bit conflicted. I don't know exactly what I'm going to get. It's going to be above 9.2, I believe. No spinal creaks whatsoever. Nothing like that. So I think it might just be the bottom left and top left corner. They're sharp. They're just not as sharp as can be. So you never know, guys. You always want to play it safe. This, I believe, is going to be a 9.2, 9.4. You never know. Hopefully, I get a nice surprise and it's a 9.6. Oh, man. What can I say? Tito, this is for you, buddy. What can I say about this cover right here? I know you have this book. Everybody should have this book. All-Star Batman #1 DC Rebirth. Mr. Snyder. With the blood coming out of bats, looking like he's ready for round 12. It looks like this is a beautiful, beautiful cover. What can I say about these jocks? The material is nice, smooth surface. Nothing wrong with this book, although there might be a little bit of not an indentation, just a little bit of a bent there that I think I can get off with a press. I really do believe so. If I'm able to accomplish that, this is a 9.6, 9.8 book for sure. Get it signed by the man, Scott Snyder, right there on the top left. This book is going to get signed by him and pressed as well at CGC. So, you know, on with the show, boys and girls. This is the last book that I want to get submitted and get work done. This one right here, as you all know, is Wonder Woman. I have Superman and Batman, but this is about Wonder Woman. This is going to get signed actually by Mr. Scott Hanna, who will be there. And I'm also going to get it pressed, although it's a nice, clean book. A lot of Wonder Woman versions are now looking like Gal Gadot, which I'm not complaining, guys. I'm not complaining at all. Beautiful, 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 beautiful book. What can I say? Corners are perfect. Everything looks good. It could get pressed just because you know how it is, how it has that little volume when you pick it up in comic book stores. So this book, I'm going to get signed by Mr. Scott Hanna himself. Get it pressed as well. I'm hoping he can maybe sign it either there or maybe on the Wonder Woman cover on top of the red. I think it will look good. I don't want him to touch Wonder Woman at all. I don't want him to touch the 700 either. But I'm thinking maybe there might be like a little space right there. And if I get any more signatures, I could get it there. And maybe something right there. Even over the lasso is okay. I mean, it takes over this whole book, the cover. But just a beautiful cover, I believe. Some people say that DC could have done a lot more. Guys, it is what it is, man. Just be happy. You know, it's a great book. It's an honor. Number 700 issues of the Queen of Themyscira, the Queen of the Amazons, Diana Prince, Wonder Woman. And I'm going to leave it at that, guys. These are all the books that I'm going to get signed, CGC submitted, and pressed as well. Wish me luck. I've made some phone calls. I've tried to be as more prepared as I can. Oh, no, wait. Yep. And, of course, I can't forget about this baby as well. Oh, man, Supes, I tell you what, dude, you're going to be pissed at me. Signed by Jim Lee, of course, 9.6, Signature Series, Superman Unchained #1, We Can Be Heroes. I love this book. I love this story. Man, this is one of my gems, one of my babies, one of my... I have a lot of Holy Grails. I wouldn't... Not a Holy Grail, but close. Very close to it. This is already signed by Jim Lee. It's a 9.6. My plan, and this is going to be a good experiment. Signed by the man, Scott Snyder, of course. I am going to get it pressed. I think if I get this baby pressed, I can turn it into a 9.8. You never know. It's a very flat book. No damages, but guys, it's 12 bucks, man. Let's see. I'm going to be so pissed if I don't try to get it pressed and it comes back as a 9.6. knowing that I could have done something, which is probably a one-time thing, unless I find Mr. Scott Williams or Dustin Guillen, and I could get him to sign as well. I can try again, but let's go for that 9.8 and see what we can do. This is going to be a cool little story, guys. I'm so excited to see what this is going to come back as, and I know you guys are as well. So let's hope and pray that maybe this little experiment works. So everyone knows this is the main reason why I'm going to Ace Comic-Con. I'm going to meet the man himself. What more can I say about Big Blue, the man who's going to steal the show? This is Entertainment Weekly. This is actually the one that came out the summer when Man of Steel was coming out. Everyone knows Entertainment Weekly is, I would say, the premier magazines for, you know, just showcasing new movies and stuff like that. The covers are always sick. I ordered this baby through eBay because there's no way you can find this at the bookstore. Very, very mint condition. This is just part of the Mylar, the CGC Mylar that I had to use. This isn't part of the book. And with great honor and pleasure, I'm going to have that baby signed by the man himself, Henry Cavill, and I'm going to get it pressed by CGC as well. Hopefully he can sign it right there above the S, which is going to be awesome, with a gold pen. I think that would be the icing on the, well, it is going to be the icing on the cake. And yeah, guys, you know, how dare I even miss probably the most important one out of all of them. All right, guys, so as you can see, I've put all my books in this beautiful little box case that's provided to me by Bulletproof Comics. I put them all facing up, facing down to help. I know it's just for 2 days, but you don't want to put all the staples on one side because then your book gets that little bit of a tilt. You know what I mean? Like when you have your books stored in the long boxes, you don't want to have them that way. As you can see, they all fit very nicely snug, not a lot of movement, styrofoam on the side to prevent them from going anywhere. And tape this baby up. Not that, you know, nice little thick open box, perfect for storage and transportation, and we're ready, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, guys, support one another, always have faith, keep the hope. Happy hunting. Do what you guys got to do, find those treasures, and listen, these cons, man, I can't say enough about them. I'm getting hooked. I know there's going to be another one in Pennsylvania, so time will tell if I do my research, and maybe I'll make a little road trip over there and check that one out as well. Hopefully the next, well, not hopefully, the next video is going to be clips of the con. I'm going Saturday and Sunday. Friday I don't want to go because I could get everything done Saturday and Sunday, but it's going to be an honor to be around these heroes, these people that we look upon as well, and I can't wait to have fun. So stay tuned, guys.